So can we ever say it's just an animal? It's just a pufferfish, or it's just a chicken, or it's just an orangutan? Is that what God would say? Is that what God would have us say? I think when you read the teaching of Jesus and the apostles, it actually does matter how we treat animals. Think of Jesus teaching in the Sermon on the Mount when he said this: "Look at the birds of the air. They don't sow or reap or store away in barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they are?" He basically says, how do we know that God will provide and care for us? We know because God provides and cares for the birds of the air. And if he cares for them, surely he cares for us. Or go to Luke chapter 12, where Jesus says, "Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies? Yet not one of them is forgotten by God." And he's making the same point in this context again. If God doesn't forget them, he won't forget you. But the significant thing there is that the sparrows were cheap. They were the meal of the poor. They were not valued. Jesus says, while you may not value them very highly, not one of those sparrows is forgotten by God. Or go to Paul's magnificent hymn to Jesus in Colossians chapter 1, where he says this: "Christ is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For by him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and for him." Paul makes a simple point that everything that exists was created by Christ, and everything that exists was created for Christ. And that includes the animals, it includes the pufferfish, it includes the chicken, it includes the orangutan. They were created by him and for his glory. Surely that means we can never say it's just a pufferfish, it's just a chicken, it's just an orangutan. Surely if God the Creator loves and cares for the creatures of the earth, we, his followers, those made in his image, should be doing exactly the same. Don't you think?